Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic and welcome back to the channel. And if you guys, this is another game and movie video. Today we're tackling actually a topic I don't normally talk about, but it is a franchise I really freaking love. You've read the title. We're talking about Indiana Jones. Now, when I was a kid, I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark. I probably shouldn't have as a kid because, yeah, it's PG. Fun fact, the movie was going to be R, except when, I think, not Belloc, his weird buddy. When his freaking head blows up, there's like a big fire, like a flame that goes kind of like that. And they didn't have the fire in there; it would have been R. But anyway, I shouldn't have been seeing that movie as a kid because it freaking scarred the crap out of me. Because seeing a bunch of people's heads explode and then a ghost appear kind of screwed me over. But as I grew up an older teenager, and now I'm 22, so I think I should freaking know. It is a fantastic film series. I love Raiders of the Lost Ark. I love the Temple of Doom. I love The Last Crusade. And yes, friggin' kill me, but I love Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I think it's a great movie. If I had to pick a certain favorite, it'd probably be either Kingdom or the original. But I do love all four, and there is going to be a fifth, Indiana Jones 5. We don't currently know the title. I believe it's coming out, I think, next year, or I think like maybe 2023, 2024, something like that. So it's a little while off still. But the last movie we got, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, came out in 2008. So it's pretty freaking old, considering 2008 to 2021. That's a long time, that's a long time for waiting. Like, Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3, came out in 2005, and then Episode 7, The Force Awakens, came out in 2015. So that was 10 years, but Kingdom of the Crystal Skull 2.5 is, a lot more than 10 years. So it's pretty crazy when you think about it. But again, I love all five, and I believe the guy that is directing Indiana Jones 5 is not Steven Spielberg, because Steven Spielberg did, of course, Jaws, and E.T., and Goonies, and Gremlins, and Ready Player One, and Tintin, and all these things. But he directed all four Indiana Jones films so far. He will not be directing the fifth one. So again, this is the first time he's not directing a film. It'll be James Mangold, as far as we know, unless anything changes. But of course, James Mangold did Ford v Ferrari, he did The Wolverine, he did Logan, and he probably did a few other things as well, but I didn't see those. But again, it's really, really exciting, to think that Disney owns all these properties like the Muppets. They don't do too much with the Muppets anymore. Star Wars, they're cranking the fudge out of Star Wars, which is great. All Star Wars is good. They're cranking the crap out of Marvel, which is great. For the most part, I love everything Marvel, the MCU. We have, of course, X-Men, Fantastic Four, Deadpool, Spider-Man, all these characters come in the MCU, but Indiana Jones really isn't something they haven't really touched too much, They kind of went, oh yeah, we own Indiana Jones, let's not do anything about it for like 25 years, you know what I mean? So finally we're getting Indiana Jones 5 with Harrison Ford. Chris Pratt is not Indiana Jones. Shia LaBeouf is Indy Son in canon. I don't know if he's going to be in it. I know a lot of people hate that guy. Everyone freaking hates Shia LaBeouf. But they even made fun of him in the Teen Titans Go movie. But going forward, this is going to be a very exciting film. I think it's probably going to be the last one, considering Harrison Ford is like really effing old. He's like, I don't know, like 1,000 something. He's pretty old. He's like Yoda. But again, I love all these first four, and I think that Disney's doing a great job with Marvel. They're doing a great job with Star Wars, and I think they're going to nail the Indiana Jones feel. I think James Mangold, especially too, he does really good work on his films. He's a really good, really talented director. So I think that him kind of taking the helm for Indiana Jones would be really nice. And then we also have the other discussion topic, which is the new Indiana Jones video game. There really haven't been too many Indiana Jones video games. I had one for the Wii when I was a kid. It was alright. I think we can all agree that the standout, truly best-made Indiana Jones games are, of course, the Lego Indiana Jones games. The Lego Indiana Jones, the original Adventures, I think, and then Lego Indiana Jones 2, The Adventure Continues. Those games are freaking awesome, man. They're really, really fun. I covered them, I believe, both. I think I did the first... I did the first Lego Indiana Jones on the channel. I don't think I did the second one. I might do that soon. Who knows, after Harry Potter or whatever. Depending on when Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga comes out. But I'm still doing Harry Potter. But, I really do think that when you look at it, you go, oh man, what are the best Indiana Jones games? I would honestly say Lego Indiana Jones 1 and 2. Those are freaking phenomenal games. And to hear that they're making another Indiana Jones, not Lego, it's not going to be a Lego game. It's going to be like a real game, real looking game. Indiana Jones, I think they can do that. Of course people are going to go, oh, it's like Tomb Raider, or it's like Uncharted, all those... I guess, like, adventuring action games, you know what I mean, Nathan Drake and blowing up everything around him, shooting guys, punching guys, it's a whole thing. It's like a genre all its own. But the guys that are making this new Indiana Jones game, and I believe this game comes out either next year I think it's next year. But the guys that are making it are, of course, Bethesda. Now, you know Bethesda from making Fallout, Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls. They made a few other things as well, but they're mainly known for Fallout and the Elder Scrolls, especially Skyrim. And I have Oblivion. I have not played it yet. I have a bunch of games I own that I didn't play. Currently, I'm still working on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Freaking love that game. I'm over 115 hours, I think, in, and I'm not done yet, so it's pretty crazy. My lineup is Valhalla, Horizon Zero Dawn, Assassin's Creed Unity. Let me get a bunch of other stuff too. But going forward, I think that they have a pretty good track record, Bethesda. They've had some fallouts, every Elder Scrolls game has a few glitches, nothing crazy. Skyrim is effing awesome, by the way. I had Fallout 4, I didn't like it, I traded it in, and then I rebought it, and I haven't replayed it yet. I'm assuming I'll like it. When I didn't like it, I was kind of new to the whole open world FPS thing, so I didn't really care for it. And now I do. I play a lot of FPS, I play a lot of open world, so I figured, hey, I might as well get back into it one of these days. But Fallout 76, I believe, was really panned, really hated. It's online only, so I'm never going to play it, but that's that. But at the end of the day, Bethesda makes good titles. Sometimes they F up, but I do think that with the right amount of love and craftsmanship, Bethesda can make a good Indiana Jones game that isn't garbage. However, side note, asterisk, parentheses, it's going to have microtransactions. You guys know loot boxes. You can, Valhalla has it. Oh man, I really want to get that iron ore, or I really want to get that, silver. Well, you can just buy it. You know what I mean? Call of Duty. Oh man, I really want that new gun or assault rifle. Well, just freaking buy it with money. You know what I mean? I don't condone loot boxes. I think they're really shitty, really bad, poor marketing decisions. That's how they make their money. I get it. Activision makes billions of dollars on this crap, but at the end of the day, loot boxes are optional. I wouldn't advise buying them. And this new Indiana Jones game made by Bethesda is going to have them. I don't know how that's going to impact the game, if it's going to be like cosmetic. I don't really know why the fudge you want an Indiana Jones game with cosmetics, because, he looks like, like when I say Indiana Jones, you know what he looks like. The fedora hat, he's got the whip, he's got the rugged clothes, He looks like Indiana Jones. Why would you want to make him look different? So I don't know how these microtransactions are going to work. I'm assuming it will not affect gameplay, but still, that game is coming soon. When we have real news, I'll be covering it. But yeah, Indiana Jones 5, and by James Mangold, and the new Indiana Jones game from Bethesda. So I think Disney's really starting to branch out with their Indiana Jones franchises. They're like, oh crap, Harrison Ford's getting old, we gotta do something. And they're like, oh man, we haven't had a good Indiana Jones game since 2010 with Lego Indy 2. So we're getting all this stuff, kind of like Marvel and Star Wars, and I hope it's good. And yeah, I just can't wait. So anyway, tell me in the comments what you think. I'm excited for both of these items. I can't wait. I love Indiana Jones. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.